Beyond the threshold, Jesus elucidates through Jacob Lorber. Scene 6. A general is dying. August 10th, 1847. The general's name is not mentioned in the report. Look, we are at present in a princely, luxurious chamber. Here, everything is of gold and silver, and of the most precious gems, and, for the world, of the most valuable paintings. The floor of the chamber is adorned with the finest rugs, and the great plate glass windows are hung with curtains, the cost of which would feed 1,000 poor for a whole month. Cupboards, tables, sofas, chairs, and many more princely furnishings of great value adorn the chamber, which is permeated by all manner of aromatic scents. And the most renowned physicians are surrounding the bed, richly embossed with gold, in which the worldly prominent patient is waiting in vain for his recovery. One conference after another is held, and the medication is changed hourly. In the adjoining room, 2 monks are praying continuously, taking turns from Latin books in red and black print. And wherever there is a prayer house or some chapel, a solemn mass is held for the recovery of our great general. But it is all in vain, for neither in the pharmacy, the breviary, nor in the missal is there any help. For here it says, "Come, and let us see of what kind your deeds are." Look at the sick man, how courageous he is. But this courage is only a sham, for within, our hero could expire from fear and despair, cursing the very painful illness like a hussar who curses his horse which refuses to obey him. It all fits together nicely. There the monks are praying, of course with a reverence which cannot be rivaled and added to, which is joined to quite a different wish propter certum quoniam, because of a certain matter. But it is always rare if the one for whom prayers are outwardly said curses abominably. Now his pain increases, becoming almost unbearable, and our patient, inflamed with anger, raises himself up to the astonishment of those surrounding him, and shouts full of rage, "Oh, you accursed life! Can you, Creator, if you exist, not take it from me in a more painless manner? On such a miserable life, all the devils, if they exist, can defecate, and I myself would as well if I could. Ha! You most foolish beasts of doctors! The whole lot of you are not worth a rap. Give me a well-loaded pistol, so that I myself may prescribe a medicine for this dog's and whore's life through the brain, with a bang freeing the same from any further torment." A protomedicus approaches the sickbed, trying to feel the pulse and calm the patient down. But the noble patient raises himself up and says, "Just come here, you rascal, you miserable dog of a doctor, so that I may vent my justified anger on you. Go to the devil, you foolish creature. Would you not like to torment me again with opium? Look how clever these rascals are. As soon as they are at their wits' end, they come with opium. Then the sick man falls asleep, and they do not have to fear the justified complaints lasting for hours. And they will laugh into their sleeves and calculate how much each of them will be able to charge, according to the 3rd table after my death. I certainly see through your plans. So, away with you, you evil dogs, or I will rid you with my last strength of this miserable whore's life. Ha! Who are the 2 black scoundrels I can see in the adjoining room? What are these fellows doing? I almost believe they are praying for my soul. Who has ordered them to do so? Out with them, or I will get up and shoot them down like dogs." Behold, following this explosion on the part of the Supreme General, the monks make off at once. The physicians keep shrugging their shoulders. The patient falls silent, and amid the most horrid distortions of the face, the death rattle sets in. However, since there is no more to observe in the patient, we shall proceed at once to the spirit world, and make our brief observations as to how our hero will enter therein. You see, we are already there, and there, on the same bed, lies the patient in an identically looking room. He is still gasping, as you can easily see, drawing air painfully and biting his tongue in the silent rage of his angry soul. But there, you see, is already the soul angel of death, ready to liberate the enraged soul of our hero from its excessively proud and arrogant aristocratic flesh. The angel is armed with a flaming sword, a sign of his great power lent to him by me, as well as a sign of his courage and his complete lack of fear before such great heroes of the earth, as well as before the entirety of hell. You see, now the last grain of sand in the urn of time has fallen for this hero, and the angel touches him with his flaming sword and speaks, "Rise, you feeble soul, and you, proud dust, fall back into the ocean of your bottomless nothingness." Look, now the body disappears, and the bed and the chamber full of earthly splendor are no longer visible. Instead, as you can easily see, a very dark, ashen grey, decrepit-looking soul rises, standing on loose sand which threatens to swallow it. It looks around, angry, distraught and shy. However, it sees itself in a different way from how we see it. It sees itself still as a general, decorated with all his medals and with a sword. "Where am I?" the hero now says. "Which devil has taken me here? Nothing, and again nothing. Wherever I turn my eyes, there is nothing. Look down there, even below me there is nothing. Am I a sleepwalker? Or dreaming? Or should I actually have died? Oh, this is truly an accursed state. To be sure, I am quite well now and feel no pain. I remember every little detail of my life. I was extremely sick. I have scrutinized the foolish doctors, have sent the two hypocrites to the devil, and have also, of course, owing to the severe, unbearable pain, made some rude comments to the Creator's face. All this I very well remember. I also know that I was very angry and ready to tear everything apart in my rage. But now all this is past. It would be all right if only I knew where I really am and what has happened to me. There is a little light around me, but the farther out I direct my gaze, the darker it becomes, and I see nothing. Nothing, nothing, and again nothing. This is truly accursed. Truly, he who does not go mad under these circumstances will not do so in eternity. Strange, strange. I continue to grow more spirited and more alive, but at the same time it keeps getting emptier around me. I must surely be in a sort of lethargy? However, those who are afflicted with it are said to hear and see everything happening around them, but I hear and see nothing except for myself. So this cannot be lethargy. Here it is neither cold nor warm, nor totally dark, although the light is truly not blinding. What I find incomprehensible is that, even in this solo state, I am merry and of high spirits, so much so that I could be a clown. And yet I have, as I can see clearly, surely not been more solitary in the womb than here. Truly, if only I had a little thing, a thing. Well, such a thing, yes, right. If only I had another person with me, I could even forget myself. That I, confound it, the general together with his 5 dozen ancestors. Truly, I would give anything for some company. If only I could find out where I really am. If this state of affairs should last much longer, this condition could become damn boring. I have once heard something of a god. I might want to earnestly turn to him. I have behaved somewhat rudely towards him, but if he exists, he will not hold it against me. Hello, my God, my Lord, if you exist, help me out of this queer, unfortunate situation. You see, at once an angel comes along and speaks. Friend, you will remain in this situation until the last drop of your pride has been drained from you, whereby the last drop of blood will be paid, of the blood of the many thousands of your brothers shed by you. Throw away all your insignia as a general, and you will find more ground and more light, as well as company. But beware of your own kind, or you will be lost. Above all, turn to the Lord, and your path will be short and easy. Amen. You see, at this point our hero is not prepared to follow this advice. Therefore, the angel leaves him. He will be kept in suspension for another several hundred years. From this you can draw your conclusions concerning the nature of his water. And so, nothing further of him.